Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick video on the Cricut community. Not necessarily just in our group, but in a lot of places on Facebook, I've seen there's been a lot of questions on sharing files and who can see your files and who can't, and what a lot of the different options are when you're sharing files to the community. So I have this design that I made in my last video, and it has already been saved, but if I go to save as to save it in a different name, you can see this box is automatically checked. Now if you have an uploaded image in your file, you will not have the option of making the file public. But since this is all design space images, I have that option. If you do not want to share your project at all, you can uncheck this box and just be done. But I'm going to go into further options with you, so I'm going to leave it checked, and I am going to click Save. Now, that just means that this file is now able to be shared should I choose to share it. Just checking the public box does not automatically make your file visible in the Cricut community. Right now, with only saving just like that, the only one who is going to be able to see my project is me. If I go into my projects here and click on this and click Add Details, this screen will come up. Now, in order to make this file available for others to view it, there's a couple things that we need to do. First, we need to upload a photo. The second thing we need to do is put in a description. Even if you save or try to save right now with visible to others turned on, if you click Save, it'll tell you you have to add a photo, you have to describe your project. So we do that, and I haven't actually made this one yet, so I just took a screenshot and I'm going to add that in here. So just a screenshot of the project, and then I'm just going to type in family name decor. Okay, so at this point, if I leave everything just as it is, I have a photo, I have a description, the visible to others toggle is turned on. If I would click Save, this project is now would be available to be viewed in the Cricut community files. Now, a common misconception that I have been hearing is if all of these steps are completed, that still nobody can see your project unless you actually share the project link. That is not an accurate statement. If all of this has been completed, you do not have to share the specific project link for this project to be viewed in the community files. I will give you an example of that. I'm going to close that without saving it. and I am going to go into Cricut Community under the projects. Now, you could see this in my projects, and you can see this on the Cricut Community Projects section. I just added a photo and a description to this morning, but I have not shared that link anywhere yet. But as you can see, it is visible within the community. So if you do not want people to be able to view your project, once again, you do not have to share the link in order for your project to be visible here. I'm going to go back here and back to this one again. So if you want to add photos of your project and a description, just to kind of have a portfolio for yourself within your projects or your profile, you can do that. But if you do not want other people to be able to see them, you have to make sure that visible to others is turned off. If this is off, your project, even if you put in a photo and even if you put in a description, your project will not show up in the community. However, if this is on and the photo and description has been added, your project will be in the community regardless of if you physically share the link with anyone or not. Okay, so I wanted to clear up that misconception. I don't need to save that. Yes, that is just a misconception I wanted to clear up, because I don't want anybody thinking if they have not physically shared the link to their file that nobody will be able to see it. And this is especially important to remember going forward, because if there are any files, because some things, and not that you guys might not want to share a lot of projects, but there are some things that might be, if you're working on something for a customer and they might have some of their personal information on it, or sometimes you do projects that may be very personal and sentimental and you don't want them out there, but you still want to have them in your portfolio. So going forward, I know one of the things that they would like to do in the Cricut community, or that people have been asking for, is to be able to search within the community. Right now, there's usually only a limited number of files in the community that we can view. But if they get that search feature added, that's going to open up a lot more files, and not necessarily just the most recent ones. So if you do not want them visible, either make sure that, as I said, this box is not checked, or that if you do have it saved as public, that the visible to others toggle is turned off if you have uploaded a photo and a description to your project. Okay, so now that we've got that clarified, I will let you go, guys. I just wanted to make sure that those points were clarified for anybody who might have still been confused. I will talk to you later, guys. Bye.